victory. First time in 29 years we've won the Sheffield Shield. Well done, boys. You've done us proud.
His first class century just a fortnight ago, Connor McInerney. Sheffield Shield on this summer, another great season from Henry Hunt. In a hot field, he played the innings of the Sheffield Shield final. It was Jason Sanger. Centurion, one of the all-time greats of South Australian cricket, Alex Carey. The Sheffield Shield winner just won this game 29 years ago, Jake Lehman. The Sheffield Shield final, Rundle Mall. Now let's meet the coach, Ryan Harris. Let's set the footer and Rhino now. Putter, I'm going to start with you. Just be very careful with that Sheffield Shield trophy. It's 132 years old. Putter, just describe the satisfaction. 4:40, Saturday afternoon. Shane hits that one for a good wicket before.
Yeah, mostly joy, but a little bit of relief. I think for everyone watching, it was a little bit of felt like the day went for about 12 hours, and the whole week felt like it went for a year. So very much so proud of this group, and yeah, I was relieved, but mostly joy.
I was feeling pretty sick at 3 for 28. You were the bloke walking off at the time. How were you feeling?
Yeah, not that happy. But got to watch Alex Carey and Jason Sanger play beautifully, so incredible day for South Australia, and this team's amazing. 202-run
partnership between Sanger and Carey. At what moment in that partnership did you get comfortable?
Never. I'm a terrible watcher of cricket, and I think I was doing crosswords to try and distract myself. And yeah, but those two obviously are incredible players, and we're very lucky to have them in our team. And I think most important part for this team, everyone stood up at some stage this year, and obviously Alex and Jason did that for us this week.
The crowds, it's an amazing crowd today. It's been an amazing crowd all week at Karen Rolton Oval. Were you surprised how many were there and how early they were there?
A little bit. I think, you know, it's Shield cricket at times. There's about 3 people in the crowd, but it was pretty cool to see how much it really means for South Australia, and we're so lucky to represent such a proud cricketing state, and you know, for us to finally win the Sheffield Shield and the one-day trophy this year, just to be able to do it with you guys means so much, and we're very lucky to be standing here today. So thank you.
Probably one of the most amazing experiences for you was that your opposition captain was Marnus Labuschagne. Most people here would think of him as slightly crazy, but he's been a great friend and mentor to you. What was it like having him as your opposite number?
He is crazy, so that's fair enough. But yeah, it's he's been great for me in my game. But yeah, when you're playing against him, he's no longer your mate, and it was nice to obviously get the job done.
I don't want to make anything of the Usman Khawaja Queensland cricket battle over the course of the lead up to the final, but just describe for me Alex Carey, who has had an amazing year for Australia, his commitment to South Australian cricket over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's incredible. I don't want to talk about too much. He gets a fair go, but yeah, we're very lucky. Travis as well, who's not here today, but I think Alex and Trav, you know, we're very lucky to have them in our team. They play amazing for Australia, but most importantly, when they come back to South Australia, they're unbelievable off the field, and they give so much knowledge and advice to myself and the other players. So we're very lucky to have him, and he's an incredible player, but a better bloke. So we're very lucky to have him.
It's been heavily publicised. A lot of this team have come from interstate. You've come from interstate as well. We can be great players, but not necessarily gel as a team. Very different with this group. How have you brought them together?
Ryan Harris.
Take some credit.
Yeah, I think, you know, South Australia, for many of us, have given us a great opportunity, and without them, you know, I wouldn't be playing professional cricket and living the dream. And so we owe everything to this state, and I just, you know, it's everyone in the group. I think we played 23 out of 26 guys played this year, and it's a real squad mentality. Rhino's brought that. The team has dove in, and you know, our training, we worked so hard. We enjoyed each other's company off the field, and I'm so pleased for the group finally getting some reward.
Brendan Doggett was the player of the final. Who's been the celebrator of the final?
That's a good question.
On field, I would imagine.
Yeah, Jordan Buckingham, probably. Every time he's got a drink in his hand, and I'm actually looking forward to not seeing him for a while.
Footy, you've been here 3 years now. I've got a question on behalf of the Premier, who's just over there. He wanted me to ask you, now that you know your way around Adelaide, where would you like him to erect the statue of Ryan Harris, the one down there?
Will they let us go on Adelaide Oval and get it anywhere near there?
Right in the middle, where the wickets weren't allowed to come out a couple of weeks ago. Can please congratulate the captain of the South Australian Reds. talk to the coach. Rhino, can you believe the enormity of what you've achieved here?
No, how good's this? Paul, this is my voice. I've had a few years over last year. This is just unreal. To see all the people come out, thank you today, but also the last the 4 days of the game. Just unreal to see so many Saka shirts here as well supporting us. The girls are here, thank you for coming. I know you've moved training for it. The support we're getting from this organisation is unreal. The support from the government, from the Premier, trying to get the game at Adelaide Oval, everything about it's just unreal. So thank you so much. Looking over the field on when was it? Not day, Saturday. To see all the crowd out there, I looked at a few of these faces. They were all shocked at just what this means. So thank you so much.
There's so many familiar faces that I saw there on Saturday afternoon and are back here today. What did you see in this group that perhaps nobody else did? In particular, even us fans who just thought it might be another tough summer.
Just talent. I mean, I moved back I went to Queensland. I was been in Queensland for 16 years. I moved back here a couple of years ago when Tim Nielsen rang me and Dizzy rang me, and there was an opportunity coming into the senior cricket and coach. I'd obviously played against this team and watched this team from afar, and I knew the talent that was there. So to be able to have an opportunity, obviously I came back as a bowling coach to work with the group that we've got. We've got, as I've said it many times, we've got the best group of bowlers underneath the Australian team standing in front of you. So to be able to work with them was great. I didn't expect Dizzy to scoot off to Pakistan as quick as he did, so to have the opportunity to take over, I just pushed him a little bit. That was really what it is. It's not so much what I've done, they've done it. Try to set some standards, some high standards, and they've done it. You know, you go to training, you've got to get better, and they've done that perfectly, and we've seen results that we've been getting. I think we've lost 4 games all year, or 3 games. What is it? 4 games? I can't remember.
No, 3.
3 games all year, which is amazing.
12. No South Australian team's ever won 12 anyway.
So we've done all right this year.
Crazy day one. 16 wickets fell, and then it morphs into one of those tough, long, grinding, war of attrition type first-class games that we've often seen. How were you feeling towards the end of day 3 when the 2 Jacks, Clayton and Wildermuth, both built off hundreds for the Bulls?
Yeah, we knew that they were going to come pretty hard at us back. They're a pretty good side as well. So everything went well. We toss bowled them out. Probably should have. It would have been nice to get a few more runs in that first innings. But we knew they were going to come hard. I'm not a great watcher, as most of the boys will tell you. My coaching staff will tell you as well that I'm not a very good watcher of cricket. So when we couldn't get those wickets, we needed a few more. The runs weren't a problem. We knew the wicket was flat, and we knew we batted properly, which we did. We were going to get them. So it was pretty nerve-wracking there, as like Nathan said. It's watching when you can't control. For me, when you can't control anything, it's easy to play if you can get the ball and get a wicket or 2 here and there. But when you're coaching, you can't do anything about it. It's quite frustrating. But we did well. We as fun as the wicket was, the bowlers bowled really well, just without some luck, and then finally we got it. And then to watch the 2 boys go to work, Sang and Kez, to get those runs was just amazing.
There's been historically some question marks around our batting. This year across Sheffield Shield and One Day Cup, 8 guys combined for 20 centuries. The next highest 8 had 11. That is a remarkable statistic. What have these batters done to create such, just feasting on runs?
Yeah, when we chatted about it, you probably could speak to the batting coach about it. He's done a great job, Stubbo. We did some different things in the pre-season. I've said it to the media the last few days. We wanted to work out how we bat better under pressure, and we did some different things. We got some boys that listened to some pretty average music, so we played different music. We played classical music. We did all these different things in training, tried to create a bit of an environment. It's really hard to create the environment when you're not actually in the environment. So we did that. Put them under pressure. We spoke about it. And we didn't really do it. So, and then when we did do it, like 3 for 28, the belief to be able to go, I'm going to be the one to get the runs is something else that they've done really well as well. So, big turnaround. When you hear those, I didn't even know those numbers about the hundreds, but that's quite remarkable.
Just want to wrap up by asking you about the fact that you played 22 guys in the Sheffield Shield this year. Only 11 can play in the final game. So there were some obvious hard luck stories. Popey was one. Henry Thornton was another. I mean, all of them could consider themselves pretty unlucky. This whole of squad mentality, just describe a bit about how you made that work for the group this year.
Yeah, well, as I said from the start, you can't, 11 guys can't win a Shield. It takes a squad, and the only my experiences when I've been a part of squads as well when I played, especially in Queensland, and so you need a whole squad. I made that known from the start. Trying to pick these guys has been really hard, but I said it. That's the dilemma I wanted to have. I wanted to make sure. I wanted to have problems with selection, and we definitely did that. We had, as you mentioned, Popey, Thorne, Wes, Sagan, missed the one-day final. Ben Ent missed the one-day final. Really hard to pick a team, but we're standing up here today with 2 trophies. So as long as that's a problem, we're going to keep winning.
Let's start with our Australian wicketkeeper who did such a wonderful job with 105 in the second innings, lead us to a win. Please welcome Alex Carey. Thanks, you, like me, lived through South Australian cricket, the disappointments. How important was it for you to be part of the Sheffield Shield win?
Yeah, super special, and again today to see what it means to everyone else. I think, we're obviously playing for the team, but we're playing for the state, and to finally, grab a shield back after 29 years, it means a lot to everyone amongst the group, from the most experienced to the newest player in the squad.
You had the best seat in the house to watch Jason saying it's not. Describe it.
Yeah, unbelievable. Hopefully higher honours can come from an innings like that. I think to see the innings, out the middle, it's under a lot of pressure against a really good attack, and hopefully we see him in the green and gold soon.
Well, let's bring it out the front right now. Please put your hands together for Jason Sanger, 126 now. So well played, one of the all-time great knocks in Australian domestic cricket history. My understanding is you were pretty confident going into the last day.
A 3 for 28 maybe, but no, look, it's pretty easy to bat with Kez. Doesn't give you a hell of a lot, so we just kept focused and trying to get the job done, and we did.
There was a moment just after tea on day 4 when I think Kez hit one straight to the bloke at point. You're forced to run. The throw comes in at 4 and suddenly it's 4 overthrows, 5. It felt like that was the moment where we knew we were going to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy. It's pretty handy to start the session off with 5 runs. So, and then a couple more boundaries after that, and probably thought, this game's going to get over with pretty quickly. So, yeah, it was nice. I was just so relieved when that last run was hit. To be fair, like I just wanted to be over and done with. It was, as Nate said, it was a lot of relief, a lot of joy, and just really happy I contributed to the team.
Your story is well known, came from New South Wales at the start of this year. It's been an incredible season for you. I think 3 first-class centuries over the course of the year. Happy you made it, Adelaide, your home?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I was here 12 months ago. Rundle Mall, just soaking it all in, getting used to Adelaide, and 12 months where we're on a stage and we won a shield. So it's really special. I said before, I owe this state, the organisation, everything for give me another chance, and I'm glad I sort of repaid them then in that last innings.
Aren't we glad he's one of ours, Jason Sanger? I talked about March 2025 being the greatest year in South Australian cricket. It was because, in part, one of our finest scored 468 runs for South Australia in the month alone. His dad won one of these 29 years ago. Let's get him out here to talk about his own now. Please welcome Jake Lemon. I think you were 2 or something like that when Dad won the Sheffield Shield with South Australia in 1996. Everyone's reminded you about it since. Is this as good as you hoped it would be?
Yeah, I feel like I said a couple of times.
You're normally croaky anyway, your voice, isn't it?
Yeah. I feel like I felt like I remembered that moment. But I was obviously only 2 or 3, so I really don't remember it. But to actually see all the fans run on the oval for real, in my own eyes, see Vinny get smashed with beer and saying it's just like something that I'll actually never forget. So it's just amazing.
Amazing performance in the one-day final. 3 Sheffield Shield centuries in 3 weeks. I mean, that's as good as it gets. You must be so proud of what you've done.
Yeah, I think playing for South Australia is something that I've always loved doing. You know, it's been a passion and pride of mine, and I just felt like we've been building as a team, and you know, it's much easier to play positive, good cricket when we're winning, and you've got the support of the coaching staff and the players, and I think that's just brought the best out of me in this back half of the year. So yeah, it's also thanks to everyone else here.
Jake Lehman is a Sheffield Shield champion. Key fast bowler, 40 wickets in the summer. Someone's going to hold on to the Sheffield Shield for you. Let's hear it for Nathan McAndrew. Aside from the 22 yards at current Rolton Oval, it's pretty flat, and I don't imagine you don't want to see too many more times. You must be pretty delighted with the decision to come here to South Australia.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Brendan Doggett didn't make it look too flat during the week, so yeah, no, it's been an amazing 4 years. It's become a second home for me here, and absolutely love it, and it's become a second home for so many people here in the state.
What's it like having all of this incredible cartel of fast bowlers that you know you're going to get support from at the other end?
Yeah, amazing. Obviously, as a bowler, I think it's just about building pressure, and you're relying on your mate up the other end to do the same. And we've got, I think, the best bowling attack in the country, as Rhino said. So you feel like someone's going to do their job, and yeah, during the week, Doggy had an absolute field day. So just trying to build some pressure up the other end and let him go to work.
Doggy did have an awesome day. You had an awesome year. Please congratulate Nathan McAndrew. And let's wrap it up with a man who took 6 wickets in the first innings, another 5 in the second innings, leading us to our 14th Sheffield Shield title. Fast bowler Brendan Doggett. I don't know, Doggy, it's your old state. Is it even sweeter doing it against where you're from?
Yeah, absolutely. It was a special week. I was anxious all week, but yeah, to get one over was.
You're anxious all week. Your job was done. You're in the shed. You're hoping you don't have to bat. Must have been nice and relaxing watching the boys chase down 270.
No, absolutely not. Like everyone else said, it was the longest day ever. But yeah, what staying in test was really special under pressure on a final day.
It's been an amazing couple of weeks for the South Australian men's cricket team. Please give them all a big round of applause. I'm going to invite back the Lord Mayor of the City of Adelaide, Dr. Jane Lomax Smith, and the Premier of South Australia, Peter Malinauskas, back up onto the stage.
Tea time.
Here they come. And we'll invite Brian Harris to lift the Dean Jones Trophy and Nathan McSweeney to lift the Sheffield Shield Trophy. Thanks once again for joining us here in Rundle Mall. Our players are going to be signing autographs for around about the next 20 minutes or so. Thank you to the South Australian Government, to the City of Adelaide and the South Australian Cricket Association for making this happen. But most of all, thank you to our players. Let's hear it one more time for the South Australian